Hey, this is Robert Browning.
Sheva Carr, welcome back to our Decompress the Stress of Coronavirus daily gathering.
Yeah, we're in a time period now. Shev and I, working with HeartMath Healthcare, have been talking a lot to leaders and people who are really on the front lines. And we're now into week 4 with many on the West Coast here in California. And the level of compressions of stress and anxiety and worry and what's still in the news and what seems to be still evolving and expanding, it drives a lot of potential worst case scenarios, a lot of fear projections on what's to come or what may not come, a lot of on the personal needs side of things, such as food, such as who will take care of the kids relative to the macroscopic, what's going to happen with the patient populations in our communities and our healthcare force, and will we have enough on all levels to take care of it? So we felt like the merits of this particular session would be to really very focusedly work on and draw our attention to worst case scenarios and fear projections and how to be with that when we see that and feel it arise in our physiology.
And you certainly don't just have to work in healthcare to be worst case scenario projecting right now. A lot of people are doing that from their homes. My brother works in banking, and there's a lot of worst case scenario projecting going on in the global economy or in our personal lives. Will I get this? What will happen to me? And I think certainly a lot of our healthcare colleagues are feeling that if someone in a leadership position had been worst case scenario projecting and planning earlier, we wouldn't be in a crisis of a lack of access to very crucial medical equipment at this time. So we don't want to make worst case scenario planning wrong. What's important is the impact it has on our energy.
Yeah, and it has a compounding effect. Once we start worst case scenario projecting in a way that becomes unhealthy in the physiology, if it lingers too long, it can lead to a lot of its cousins, like the feelings of victimization, the feelings of blaming others, all the other things that, why didn't they think about this? So it originates at that fear level. And so if we can address it at the moment it arises, the more potential we have to bring balance back to our own life, have a little bit more energy on how to intelligently connect and handle what's in front of us.
The nature of worst case scenario projecting actually comes from one of the things that makes human beings unique, which is our capacity for foresight. But it's a kind of a misuse of the imagination. Just as much as we imagine the worst, we can use our imagination to problem solve and solution seek the best options. And to do that requires a shift in our orientation. And at HeartMath, we feel like that shift comes from a shift to the heart and its unique intelligence, so that we can actually feel more empowered with that capacity to look ahead rather than more frightened or stressed or chaotic. And the pivot comes physiologically in being able to shift our heart rhythm patterns from ones that are chaotic in response to or reaction to fear and a feeling of jeopardy to a capacity to be forward thinking with our human caring and solution seeking. So right now we're going to make that pivot together as a community by focusing attention in the area around the heart. Imagining the breath is flowing in through the heart and out through the heart or chest area, a little slower and deeper than the respiratory rhythm of our normal activity. A lot of people find it helpful to count to 5 as you breathe in, and to count to 5 as you breathe out, while maintaining the focus of attention in the heart or chest area. And with that heart-focused breathing, the invitation in this moment is, if you found yourself worst case scenario worrying, that's natural in a time like this. It's a human superpower to look ahead. But if you find yourself worst case scenario worrying, we're going to invite you to reel that energy into the heart. Just think of it like gas you're burning. It's an energy expenditure, and right now we're just sitting together on Facebook Live, so you don't need to waste energy worrying about the future. Just reel that energy back in while you focus your attention in the chest area, breathing in through the heart and out through the heart. You want to take us to step 2?
And while you're breathing through the heart area, just very gently breathe a feeling of calm or ease. And breathe that through the heart area. Imagining that it's just bathing your own cells, your body, your nervous system. Just a gift that your heart can give yourself. And just breathe any sort of appreciation. It could be something very simple. The fact that you had access to some food today, or that you're warm right now, or that you're on this call in community. Anything that you can even just appreciate in a very little, simple way. Breathe that through the heart area, and that'll help stabilize a coherent shift in the heart rhythm patterns.
And as you do that, you're lining up over 1,400 things in your physiology to operate optimally, including your solution-seeking centers of the brain. So you've now reclaimed the energy wasted in worrying through worst-case scenario projecting. So you can ask yourself and your intuitive inner guidance system what positive actions you can take to set yourself up for an optimal future. So you're reclaiming energy lost in worst case scenario projections and worries into the capacity to be proactive from your caring heart. Hi, Karen Paul. I love you right back. It's so good to see you here and to meet with all of you in these Facebook Live gatherings. Thanks for adding heart